money, get the cake. Need the dough, make it bake. They all know that I'll be great. I don't have time to wait. Mess with me, a big mistake. What's going on, guys? Your boy Killer Kawabo. Welcome to another episode of Men Operate in Reality. Alright, guys, I wanted to play this video. P.N.B Rock's girlfriend talking about she didn't receive any benefits, any financial benefits after her death. And I wanted to give my 2 cents on it. Before it gets started, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App and PayPal. It'd be much appreciated. All right, let's get started.
No, he did not have life insurance. No, he did not have a will. No, we didn't have nothing set up. We're so young. We don't plan on death. Like, so I don't get no death benefits. I don't get nothing. Like, I don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna ask nobody for nothing. I got that personality and I'm working on that. I'm trying to, empty myself of my ego and my pride, because I'm not asking nobody for nothing. Like, I don't care. I could be on fire and I'm not even gonna ask you to spit on me. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing from y'all. But nah, I'm trying to stop being like that. But no.
All right. Now we watched it. Let me get my 2 cents. Let's break this down real quick. Let's rewatch it. Let's play it again. I'm gonna break it down. Let's watch it.
No, he did not have life insurance. No, he did not have a will. No, we didn't have nothing set up. We're so young. We don't plan on death.
Let's stop it right there. First of all, look, and there is one thing of contention. It's not just modern women. It's you know what I'm saying. It's all of us, especially in the black community, because white people seem to have this down. We need to start having life insurance, especially with black men. We get killed young. We need to start having life insurance and setting up a will, especially if you're making money, like P.N.B Rock was. He was a hip hop artist he had a good fan base, who was making residuals from his music. You gotta have some type of something in place in case you die. That's life. Obviously you don't think you're gonna die, but you never know what tomorrow is gonna bring. And I'm talking to myself as well. I just started thinking about getting life insurance for myself and my family, just in case I get passed away. I pass away. I obviously I had close calls myself, so I need to get into that myself, and I suggest you as well. So that sucks. That sucks that he didn't have anything prepared, or any will, or any life insurance. Obviously, yeah, you young, you think you're gonna live forever, but again, tomorrow's not promised. You gotta have something planned. Now, obviously, in my case, I'm just the average dude, so I didn't think about that. Especially, I gotta, paying bills and other type of stuff. I don't want another bill on top of that. But if you're a man making 6 figures, or you're making significant type of money where you're able to live a luxurious lifestyle, you gotta have some type of life insurance. You gotta have some type of will, just in case you pass away. But now this is where I'm gonna start getting on modern women after this. Let's continue.
Like, so I don't get no death benefits. I don't get nothing. Like, I don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course you don't get nothing. You were just the girlfriend. And this is my problem with modern women nowadays. And this is why marriage is important. Okay, yes, you need life insurance and will, all that type of stuff. All right, I get you. But the reason why marriage is important is because when you're dealing with a guy that makes tons of money, he's able to take care of you. Well, you don't have to work, and he's paying all the bills, all that type of stuff. When he dies, if you're his wife, when he died, everything would have went to her. Everything. She would have got the residuals from his music, any businesses he had set up, any estate, it would have went straight to her because she was the wife. Look, for example, look what happened with DMX. The same thing happened with DMX. He was with his girl for 10 years. 10 years. When he passed away, she got nothing. She was probably helping him with his business. She was probably helping him with his business and the music. She got nothing because she wasn't his wife. She wasn't entitled or legally bounded to get anything. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, look what happened with Kobe Bryant. R.I.P. to DMX, and R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant and his daughter, and the other people that died in the helicopter crash as well. Because we don't really like to talk. We don't really talk about them as well. R.I.P. to all of them. But look what happened with Kobe Bryant's wife. When Kobe Bryant died, all the residuals that he was gaining from everything that he done went to her. She was getting everything, to the point where black women got mad and talking about it should go to the mother. Why? Everything goes to the wife. We know this. This is why we have alimony. This is why we have child support. It's the same thing. Because back in the day, men used to go to war and used to die. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread because he did a video on this earlier today, and he put that information out there. Men used to go out to war and die early in the 30s. In our 30s. So you had to get married to this dude, because if he died, you would get all the estate. You would get all the assets that he owned. So that way, you could pass it down. Why do you think white people get rich? They accumulate all the wealth. When the parents die, it goes to the children, legally bound to the children. When you're not married, it makes things tougher for the quote unquote baby moms or whatever. The girlfriend don't get nothing. The baby moms, they might get something, but she might have to go to court for that. The reason why these white people get rich is because when they get married, they know they have to get married so they can pass down the assets. When the husband dies, the wife gets the assets. And this is the problem with specifically black women, but modern women in general. They don't want to get married. They think it's all being a slave. They think it's all this and think it's all that. They don't realize what's going to happen when you're with a guy for 10 years. He ends up building a career. He ends up giving you a lavish lifestyle. These modern women talking about they want a 6-figure dude. What happens when y'all get that 6-figure dude and you don't marry him? And he passes away. He done pay for your luxurious lifestyle, all that type of stuff. You're out on the streets. And now the stats showing that there's more homeless women now than ever before. Modern women are getting kicked out of their apartments and homes a lot more than ever before. And this is why marriage is important for women. For women, is important for y'all. It's for security. It's so that you can deal with the man who's builds something, and then when he passes away, you get the assets. And then when y'all have children, you pass it down to the family. That's how you defeat generational curse. Now let's continue with the video, because there's one more point of contention I want to point out.
And I'm not gonna ask nobody for nothing. I got that personality, and I'm working on that. I'm trying to, empty myself of my ego and my pride, because I'm not asking nobody for nothing. Like, I don't care. I could be on fire, and I'm not even gonna ask you to spit on me. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing.
And that's an ironic statement. She's trying to, for ego or pride or whatever, because that's egotistical right there, talking about you don't need no help. You don't want no help. You don't want nothing. That's the wrong way of thinking, and that's the problem with modern women as well. Another problem with modern women is they think they have to do everything on their own. And you're probably saying, well, men do everything on their own. Here's the problem. Men have to do everything on their own. We actually help. We actually ask for help. We ask people for help. What do you think? Why do you think we want our wives to do the housework and rear the children? That's asking for help. But people don't want to help men. So if men, but so people don't want to help us. So when people want to help us, we got to be like, all right, damn, we just got to do it ourselves. And that's why you have these men that's quote unquote self-proclaimed. It's not because they self-proclaimed because they didn't want to, or they didn't ask for help. They self-proclaimed because nobody wanted to help them. And even on top of that, they still in a point. And on top of that, no one or nothing is successful without help, without a team. Nothing and no one's successful without a team. So even the guy you think that's quote unquote self-proclaimed, he had people backing him up. Ain't nobody a billionaire by themselves. I don't care what you say. No business is successful by themselves. You can't get rich by yourself. I don't give a damn what the hell you're talking about. You can't build a house by yourself. Skyscrapers didn't just come up by one man. You need a team. You need a group of people that will help you. But the problem is, modern women have an ego trip, thinking, oh, I gotta do this by myself. I don't need no help. I gotta do this by myself. I don't need no help. But then they steadily struggling, having to work 2 jobs, putting all these pressures on themselves, having mental breakdowns, crying. And I'm not saying that's what she's doing. I'm just talking about her saying she don't need no help. They come on here crying, talking about, oh, I didn't get nothing. Oh, this guy didn't want to do this. Blaming men, talking about, oh, men did this, men did that. Men don't want to help this, men don't want to do that. But you're going around telling everybody, oh, I don't need no help. I can do this by myself. I can do bad all by myself. That's a ridiculous notion. And again, if any man says they did it by himself, he didn't do it by himself on purpose. Or I should say, he didn't do this by himself because he wanted to. He had to, because nobody wanted to help him. Men ask for help all the time, but nobody wants to help men. So we be like, fuck it, we got to do it on our own. That's why if a man, quote unquote, is self-made, and a lot of those men don't even quote unquote self-made, they had a team behind them. They had at least a couple people behind them. And that's all I had to say about this video right here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App and PayPal. It'd be much appreciated. All right, you guys be safe out here. I will talk with y'all soon. Peace.